hundreds of birds sing hallelujah, teaching the word to the breezes they float on. Up above the clouds, the sky sings along. Gratitude flows through my veins at the realization that I'm included in the conversation. I don't deserve to speak with you. How could I be significant from your point of view? Thank you, God, for letting me be here on your planet and including me in the symphony of things you made. Thank you, God, for letting me be here. Thank you, God, for letting me be here. Crystal clear waves crashing slowly, critiquing the way the wind touches my skin. And up above the moon, the stars agree. Gratitude flows through my veins at the realization that I'm included in the conversation. I don't deserve to speak with you. How could I be significant from your point of view? Thank you, God, for letting me be here on your planet and including me in the symphony of things you made. Thank you, God, for letting me be here. Thank you, God, for Yesterday I met a man, he knew everywhere I'd been. Asked if we could be best friends. I took his hand, he took a chance. He showed me a different way and gave me a brand new name. Now I'll never be the same since I took his hand and took a chance.
Didn't know how lost I was, but knew I couldn't measure up. Then you came around and you showed me you were rewriting my story. Let's go. Didn't know how lost I was, but knew I couldn't measure up. Then you came around and you showed me you were rewriting my story. Let's go.
Never was enough till I met you. Got the real thing from the real one. You can tell the world, keep the fake love. 'Cause I've been brand new since I woke up. Since I woke up, since I woke up. Living in a brand new day. All illusions fade away. And your love's all that remains. You took my hand. Didn't know how lost I was, but knew I couldn't measure up. Then you came around and you showed me you were rewriting my story. Never was enough till I met you. Got the real thing from the real one. You can tell the world, keep the fake love. 'Cause I've been brand new. Said I never was enough, never was enough till I met you. Got the real thing from the real one. You can tell the world, keep the fake love. 'Cause I've been brand new since I woke up. I've been brand new since I woke up. Through the sunset, experience me indeed.
Hello. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. Oh, hello. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. I was going to say good morning, but it's not.
Happy Friday.
Don't do that to me. Happy Thursday. Almost Friday. You're gonna come with me. You're gonna come with me. And Papa. We're all up here. Yeah. Okay. All right, we're going to get ready to start. Only because I know people have work the next day, so we don't want to keep you here too long. We appreciate you coming out. For those that don't know, we are having Easter at the park. And what I mean at the park, Battery Park, okay? Not Bannon, Battery Park.
Not the riverfront.
Not the riverfront,
Not the battery.
Battery Park.
Not the parking lot.
Not the parking lot, funny. I should have had a list of jokes. That would have been great. All right, so let's start. First slide, please. Okay. So we're going to have a breakout session after this that's going to confide in more of a small group, so that way you guys, if you have questions, you guys can ask. But we're going to talk about the check-in process a little bit. We're going to talk about the Easter egg part, what the volunteers are to look like and what are they supposed to sound like, because we're gonna be happy. We're gonna meet people that aren't gonna be happy, but we're gonna be happy. So we have David, who is more profound in this area. So here you go, sir.
Thank you. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. We know you guys are busy, so we're gonna make this as quick and painless as possible. So if you guys were with us for Trunk or Treat last year, you might remember the image of me going a little bit crazy and holding my head, because it was our first time, and we had over 700 people for that event. So we're expecting a good amount of people from Newcastle to be coming out. So we have talked through some specifics as far as check-in goes, and just thought about the way to make it as efficient as possible in that area. So What we have come up with is actually having a single point to check in, okay? So beforehand, we had about 2 or 3 different teams for trunk or treat, and we were like split across George Reed, and we had to communicate and run around, and we were leaving our posts because, you know, there really was no post. It was just like, hey, stand here, and if there's people coming over there, well, just went to greet them over there. For this event specifically, we're gonna have this beautiful tent, the Scarlet Note tent, and this tent is going to be used for our check-in. So apart from the tent, we're gonna have 2 flags. Yep, you see one on the side. They're also up here, and those are the check-in flags. And everyone who wants to participate in the event, if they have children that are being checked in, if they have tickets for the event, they're going to be running to the tent to be checked in. So I have made it a point to put it on the invitations and the marketing emails, letting them know that if they don't come in with their tickets, they can expect to wait longer in line. So for those who were familiar with the check-in process last trunk or treat, they should have a ticket similar to when you go to a concert. They have a QR code, they pull it on their phone or on a printed sheet of paper, you scan it, and then you just tap, tap, tap on the names that come up. And that's the check-in process. That's all it is. We will go over through the technical details after this, after the session. And for this, we are looking to have 8 people total. Of course, if you want to volunteer in the check-in area and you know, some of the other volunteer roles are a bit more full, you're welcome to join us there. And we're gonna have, what we have decided on is to have 3 people checking people in. So 3 people scan, and then you just tap the people who have arrived. 1 person to basically sign people up who have not registered. And then 4 people to apply bracelets.
Obviously, if there are more than 8 people that want to help, we're not going to turn you away. All help is needed. You guys could just be potential floaters, so whenever we get a big crowd, assist with the people that are going to be permanent in that area because we're going to need you through the whole entire time. And then if other places or other spots need help, you float to that end. Just wanted to throw that out there.
Dr. Gladys wants you guys to smile.
Oh, we're trying.
It's
Yeah.
Thursday night and we're like, oh, yeah, that's smiling.
Yeah, it's a little scary over here.
I work today, came from Philly, so everything's mine.
Da, 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 da. All right. So for those 8 people who will be under the tent checking people in and greeting people, those people have to be there throughout the entire event, all right? So you have to be present. Don't leave your post. If you have to go, you know, to the bathroom or something like that, just make sure you're... Yeah. Either hold it. We're gonna bring a bucket. We're gonna do an outpost. Yeah, so let's hope we don't run into that scenario, all right? So just make sure your team members are aware. Make sure to communicate. Let them know, like, hey, I have to step away for a second, or don't step away for 30 minutes, all right? And then the bracelets specifically, there's going to be 2 bracelets, one for adults and one for children, okay? The way that we have divided the tickets up, we basically put 2 sets of tickets that they can acquire online, and it's an adult ticket or a child's ticket. Children's ticket is for those who are under 13 years old, because we want to make sure that it's safe for the kids who are running around. We don't want like a 18-year-old going in there and stealing the eggs from everyone, all right? Or any of you guys to do that too. So those are the safety measures we put in bound.
It's 13 or 12? It's 12, right?
Yeah, 12. It's under, yeah, that's right. So we put that in place, and I can give you guys some really quick numbers. Is that okay?
Adult bracelets are a solid red color, and then the children's bracelet have red as well, but it has smiley faces all over. And if they don't, they go to the check-in. Tent over there with the flags.
So,
And the people that are smiling.
so currently we have a total of 268 adults. 268 adults. So 268 tickets for ages 13 and up adults. We have currently 280 tickets for those ages 12 and under. So children who are going to be participating in this 280 kids. Not all of us in this room took the time to register, but that's totally fine. We're going to do a final count tonight. I'm trying to be nice. So
Potentially more, because if people come, we're not going to turn them away. So.
and we have about 12,000 eggs, thanks to you guys and the rest of our church, that we have to give out. So yeah, exciting stuff. But yeah, we're going to talk a little bit more about check-in afterwards when we do the breakout session. So I'm going to pass the microphone over to the next person.
So this is basically the rundown of how the day is going to go, per se. So all of us volunteers, it would be lovely if you guys could be there at 9 a.m. That's when we're going to set up the tent, the flags, the stations for the eggs, our barrels. Sir, you're being a distraction. The pastor is too. Also, for the volunteers that are going to be there at 9 a.m., we have a parking lot at the Senior Living Center that's maybe like 2 minutes away. It has, yeah, we'll send it through WhatsApp. It's about 2 minutes away from where we're at, and it has 75 to 100 parking spots that we can occupy. If you can, carpool, that would be great. So that way we leave more space and more parking lots for everyone else.
But that is, correct me if I'm wrong, those particular spots are for us only.
No, it's for both.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm.
So I stand corrected.
Yes.
So okay, so it is,
Mm-hmm.
you posted that's additional parking there?
Yes. Okay. The event starts at 11 a.m. The event itself is from 11 a.m. to 1:30. We occupied it to 3 p.m. so we have enough time to clean the park. We obviously want to be respectful, make sure that all the trash is picked up, so we gave a little bit more time. But the event itself is over at 1:30. So starting at 11:30, we have our first Easter egg hunt, which is at 11:30 from ages 10 to 12. I think it's about 15 minutes in each time. These kids are gonna run and grab as much as they can. Yes. These are the bags we're handing out for the kids that don't bring their own baskets. Yes, you want to show them? Look at that. It's nice. And then 7 to 9 is at 11:50. 4 to 6 is at 2:10. What? That's supposed to be 12.
That's a sharp lady right there.
Yeah.
Good catch.
12:10, not 2:10. And then 0 to 3 is 12:30. Also, each volunteer will have a wonderful lanyard. Okay? And it also has the times for each of the egg hunt. So if any parent asks, you just flip it on over and go, you know what, it's at 11:50. It says 12 on this one. I made this one.
Wow, you threw a teammate under the bus.
No, my husband.
That wasn't good inside with team core values.
Hey, I copied it and pasted it, so somebody else got it wrong.
Not I. Anywho.
Oh, and don't forget, there's also a devotional and a prayer in the background if you want to be holy.
That is a lie. Right. In between, we'll have live music and DJing by Adrian and Pablo, our house band. And then we'll also have Pastor Jose talk in between every couple minutes or so. But like I said, we'll be doing the closing remarks, so we'll let everybody know. Hey guys, thank you for coming. We appreciate you. We love you. Scarlett, no. Woo, 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 woo.
Am I jumping ahead with the Easter message? That part that it's in there, am I jumping ahead? Okay. I'm sorry, Pastor, please wait.
It ain't Sunday, okay? And then obviously the event cleanup is from 2 to 3. Yes, please stay, because it is a lot of land to cover.
Thank you.
Yes. Cleanup. All right. Everyone that volunteers, please stay to help. Like I said, it is a lot of land that we have to cover. People are gonna leave from different areas, so we have to like walk the entirety of the park, even though we're taking up just a section. We still wanna walk, and we're gonna get our steps in that day, guys, and it's gonna be beautiful, so it's a win-win. Also, let's be respectful. Let's take all of our trash. Make sure that all the candy wrappers, all the eggshells are being picked up. We're also, oh, yeah.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Okay.
I just had something to say, but I was going to wait.
Also, we're going to hand out a little invite card. There's one over there, too, just so you guys can see everything, because we worked hard, y'all. Yeah, it's really nice. But some people might not like it and might not, appreciate it, so.
You did show the back, but the back also say 11 a.m., kind of like the service, but yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, we got slides, Rebecca.
That's right.
This is the invitation cards. They have the time. They have a QR code. You guys, y'all are. That's your goddaughter. That's your goddaughter. Yup, she did. Next slide. Yes. So this is the area that we're going to occupy. If everybody's familiar with Battery Park, we're going to occupy the spot in front of the tennis court. That vicinity over there. Do you want to take over?
Just back to the back to the clean section. Like she was saying, we got to make sure that we're respectful and we take all the trash with us. What we want to be able to do is build relationships, right? Because this is our neighborhood and this is our community. So if they see that we're dirty and leaving like waste behind and stuff like that, we might not get invited back to the spot.
It's the first time it's happened.
It's the first time it's happened, and what we know about first impressions is that they matter and they hold such a weight to them. We met with the mayor's office, the people there, and the admins for Newcastle, and very important people in the community. So we want to the chief of police and the community officer as well, and we want to make sure that we keep those relationships. Did you?
Oh, I was just gonna suggest or ask if while we're cleaning up, if someone should have accidentally dropped one of the invite cards, that we don't throw that out, that we collect.
If it's not crumpled or dented or anything,
Yes, right.
then yes.
Yep. If you see here, you have the tent check-in. You have the egg hunt sections. Most of the activity is going to happen in that square over there, and you can't see it in the map, but I have sent over the address through WhatsApp. If you click on the address for the senior center, you can get directions from WhatsApp. So that will happen.
It says handicap parking, so we can use that as like both for women with smaller children, like infants. So if you see like some of like people struggling, just say, hey, there's closer parking right here. This is for you. And then we'll have vendors. So we have food trucks coming. So we have Kona Ice that's coming, and then we have a hot dog truck that's coming. And then our very own Mari is bringing popcorn.
What?
That she's just gonna pop.
That's the best popcorn. Word.
So if you need help, you better take advantage of the people that are here.
Hey, we just need a health certificate for make sure you're cleared. All right, and then we have the artwork. Well, yeah, I guess yeah, it is artwork. The artwork that was printed for our guests who are attending. So that's the invite card. This is a close-up of the lanyards with the right time on there. And then they're on the table, but we made you guys some shirts. So no, whoa, too early to celebrate. You had to have placed an order through WhatsApp. So look, yes, that's right. I will gift my shirt away to someone else. We will gift our shirts away. We had some extra ones, but because of just how grateful I am that we have this turnout tonight, I'll gift my shirt away to somebody else who wants it.
But if we don't have enough extra shirts, if we don't have it, sir. It's y'all.
Dr. Gladys?
Anyway, if you did not reserve a shirt, you can use any other Scarlet Note shirt that you have prior. As long as it has a nice old S on it, or a red shirt, you can wear that as well. The lanyards, yeah. So everybody would know that you're part of the church with the lanyard anyway. So just throw that out there.
That's good. No crop tops. Babo, you wanna speak to this?
Let's give them a round of applause. Good job, Alex and David. They've worked so tirelessly. They called me a couple of times for counseling. They did great. They did great.
Say anything about the message? Oh, we are. QR code.
It's in the thing.
I'm sorry.
It's wrong one more time.
All right, so because we're not having service here, and we're going to have it at Battery Park, we want to make sure that we bring the same kind of value of Scarlet Note to the park, okay? I got a couple claps. That's awesome. I'll take those. Thank you. That's awesome. Thanks, Pastor. All right, the first one is that everyone is worth it. Everyone. No matter who it is, everyone. If they're screaming at you, they're still worth it. All right? That's why we're trying to remind people to smile. Yes. Excellence over convenience. Pastor, can you explain that to me? This guy has so many details to that one point that I'm like, you want to explain it? Excellence over convenience. What is excellence over convenience? Yeah. Extra step. It's going to impact that life. We're all about the one, for the one.
Make sure you remember it the correct way. It's not convenience over.
No. We've been saying that lately. A lot of people have been saying convenience over excellence. It's not that way. It's excellence over convenience. Okay? There's one point where this is our core value. When you get the chance, you guys can check in the Nexus in there. But there's one I wanted to point out, and it's because we're going to be reaching out to a lot of young people. Okay? Every child would lead someday. So through your communication with that child or with that parent, you're going to be able to impact that child. Again, you know, I work at school, so I'm able to communicate with a lot of kids. Go ahead, sir.
I'm sorry, to interrupt. Hence, no, hold on. David, Alexis, and you were all children in a church before, so you guys, this is the example.
David and Alexis were actually in my teen ministry that I led a long time ago. So they were part of my youth ministry.
And then children's ministry.
And children's ministry as well. So they grew up. So understand,
Every
child will lead. I know we're doing this to have fun, but Adrian was there. He was there. I remember. He was next to me. He was there. But again, I just want to emphasize that one point. We have all these core values in there, but I just want you to understand that as volunteers, I know you guys are probably going to be bothered, especially with a lot of parents saying, oh my gosh, my son has, peanut allergy. My son has all these kind of, it's like, ma'am, we have the candy. You can pick them out when you have a chance. But we're just trying to offer this for you. That's what we have. Or enjoy. Make sure that every time you're communicating with someone that day, even if it's at the ticket booth, or if it's where we're going to be with some of the teachers passing out the preparing eggs out, that we're smiling all the time. You don't know how impactful a smile can be for someone. Okay? That day, there's going to be a lot of people. I want to emphasize that day, there's going to be a lot of unchristian people. Unchurched, unbelieving people that are going to be there. Now, I'm not saying throw your stone. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that you can be that one person that can show them who Jesus really is. While there's a lot of people who are just pushing back and saying that they don't belong, you can say, hey, I love you. I care for you, and I want to continue to show the love of God through this amazing event that we have here. All right? So let's not forget that, and let's continue to smile. Please smile. I'm always emphasizing that, and I love you guys. All right? There we go.
Also have fun.
Have fun, yes.
So the last part of this, which Pastor has been trying to get to it since the very first slide,
It's his video.
Yes. Pastor made a video for. No. Let me explain it this way. All right. So, all right. I'm trying to gather my thoughts. Look. So Easter is such an important time for us as a Christian. It is the most important. It is the most important time for us as Christians. We're talking about the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ, and it's the bedrock of our faith. So when we're out there and we're giving out eggs, it doesn't seem like, it seems like a family event. But really, what we want to be able to do is we want to be able to be available so that God and the Holy Spirit can take place in the conversations we have with our neighbors, and then we can be the message and we can be the service. Pastor won't be on stage preaching or doing exorcisms or baptisms. It will be us who will be engaging with our neighbors, talking with them, sharing the love of Christ with them. So Pastor took the initiative to create a video that explains what Easter is and why it matters, right? I sent the link through WhatsApp, so I would encourage you to go through the link, watch the short video, and just be prepared to share the love of Christ in that day, all right? Apart from the check-in happening under the tent, we are going to be directing people.
Stop, David. No. Hold on.
Oh.
Go back to the message.
Oh, go back to the message?
Yeah, the QR code.
Oh, the QR code. Okay, so we sent this message through various different ways. We sent it through email, but
No. You keep, come on.
No. Because David, I just because hold on. We worked so hard on this.
yeah.
Yeah, we all did. We all worked hard on this.
So, all right. I was gonna run to the QR code. There's gonna be a sign. There's gonna be a sign. There's gonna be a sign with a QR code. Okay, a sign with the QR code
Thank you, David.
that our guests can scan, and the same page that you guys received on WhatsApp will be available to them.
That's nice.
All right. The message.
Because we want the church not to think that what we're taking is family entertainment, because everything that we're doing is intentional. So the message is there. We're just using a different method. But that was just it. Because you worked so hard on putting that card together with the QR code. The message is there. So whether they get the message at the park, they still have a chance to get the message at home or on their way, or in a week from now, if they scan it, the message comes up. And I thought that was so cool, and that was your idea.
Thank you. You're welcome. It's just the QR code. No, I'm just kidding.
Got me excited, David.
Oh no, that's great. That's great.
Dad said make sure that everyone that's giving out that card, let them know that once they scan the QR code, there's a special message for that behalf.
All right. Sorry,
That's it.
David.
So-
different card or is that card? It's that card. The same card, like
Same
your
card.
No, it's a different card. Different card. That card is meant for them to scan and find us as a church. Yeah. So that would take them to a page called the first time visitor page. They can learn more about us, who we are, but also be prepared to talk about, you know, who we are as a people. So.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Wait, where do you get the QR code?
There will be a sign on the check-in table, and then there will also be signs that go on the ground.
For people to just encourage people. Okay, so tell people to scan
Yeah.
the QR.
Like,
Scan me. And they go, boop, get messages.
That'd be good, scan me.
Yeah.
Put it on my back.
With all that being said, this is just general information. This is not very detailed because you're going to, excuse me, let me speak English. You guys are going to go into breakout, oh my gosh, sections. I am married. I meant sections. Sections. So sorry. I don't want a mic no more. I don't. This is why I need lyrics. Anyway. So we'll have we'll have the check-in that David's going to meet with in a room. We'll have Pastor Bobble doing the kids, the Easter egg hunt. So if you have questions about that and how that's going to go and flow, meet with him. And then we also have Luis, who's doing security. Want more questions and want to be involved, go to him. Trying to yes.
Can I put something out?
Yes.
For everyone?
Yes.
So, because Alex and David and myself, we created a report with the community police department. If by any chance somebody complains and police comes out, just please direct it. I'm gonna have a walkie at all times, so just direct it to one of us so we can take care of it. You don't have to worry about it. Just communicate one of us. We'll go and we'll talk to them. We already established that relationship. So just please, if police come out for whatever reason, just direct it to one of us.
Yep. And then the day of the event, if you guys have questions or concern, the only person to get in contact with is him. Raise your hand in the air. Wave like you just don't care. He'll have one of these bad boys to help communicate. But in the event anything comes up or you don't know the answer to or the placement of something,
Placement or the popos.
he is the person. Okay?
So we'll pop them.
Him. Yep, we got the horn here, and then we agree. So that's also good. Just get in contact with him. He's gonna get in contact with the people that are gonna be on stage. We'll put it on the stage, blast it, because we don't. Yeah.
Don't wanna waste time.
Yep. Yes.
I just had a question, just because I've been to that park, and so I just know, like, is there any signage or any communication, or maybe there is, that pets are not allowed? Just because there are gonna be children, you don't know who's allergic, who's not.
So we can't tell people not to bring their pets. They have to be on a leash.
So that goes back to the issue with the candy and the peanut allergy.
Yeah.
There's people who didn't bring candy that had peanuts, so we're
Yeah.
providing the people with, an Oscar event, but they have to pick and choose.
But the pets do have to be on a leash. So if they're not on a leash, then we have to tell them, hey, these are the park restrictions and guidelines. Your dog has to be on a leash.
So so just so that everybody is aware, because going back to the map that you guys
Yeah, you want to put it back?
posted, hold on. We just want to let everyone know that there is that perimeter,
Yeah,
it's contained.
yeah,
So there's gonna be barrels out there, we're gonna have, signage out there.
Yeah.
For our designated area.
we are
So-
not occupying the entirety of the park.
Correct.
It's just the small section. I'm not saying that people are gonna walk and leave trash everywhere because that is bound to happen. That's why I said let's just take the excellence over convenience. Just take that initiative just to do a little bit more walking to look because it's bound to happen. And like David said, first impressions are always important.
And there's a deposit at risk.
Yes, there is. It is important. It's a great deposit that we would like to get back. So if we would take all trash with us and make sure that things are.
Even if it doesn't, like an Easter egg, just pick it up.
Well, there's geese there, so let's make sure you don't pick up that. But
We're not handing out 2 zeros.
Can I say something about the trash? Let's don't wait until the end of the event to clean up, you know? During the whole event, if you see something in the floor, pick it up. You know, just make that looks bad.
yeah. Yep. So now we're gonna break out into the sections. So if you guys are interested, Bopple, Luis, and David are the key people.
That's my cue to go. Back there.
Yep. So, let's get excited because you guys don't look excited. So David, check-in will be in the red room. Luis, security is going to be in the Nexus. And then children's area will be here. We'll be right here. Okay, so check-in is going to be in the cafe. Well, now they're moving. They're moving.
When I'm not close to you, I'm just surviving. I'm not so good at this. Letting these walls down. But when I get close to you, I feel like flying. I feel like flying. I feel like it's right again. I feel like flying. I feel like chose me and you're never gonna let me go. You take my story, you make it beautiful. Your love will lead the way whether we're going high or low. You take my pain and you make it worth it all. My eyes are heavy from all this crying. When I feel far from you, I'm barely surviving. I'm not so good at this, letting these walls down. When I get close to you, I feel like flying.
All right. David. All right. We're just having the volume put down a little bit. Can you put down the volume? So everyone is going to their designated locations. Okay, cool. Make sure I got everybody. Okay.
So I guess what's the best way to treat it? I mean, is it still contact those or
So, everybody, again, you guys are the few, the proud, the amazing, the overachieving group of people that I have here. I started to know we're excited for you guys. Thank you again. Give yourself a round of applause. I am using this microphone because I've been screaming all day at my students. So my voice is shot and I sound like a guy who's hurt. All right. So the reason why I want you guys to be here, because you guys are going to be the ones who are going to be helping us out with preparing each areas for the trunk or treat. The Easter egg hunt. I'm sorry about that. I'm already thinking about trunk or treat already. For the Easter egg hunt. So you see a big square there. I had a square. You took this on. So in that square that they had there, that was designated for the Easter egg hunt, we're going to divide that Easter egg hunt square in two. How many? In two. We're going to divide it in two. And that's so that we can have 2 different age groups happening. Some maybe it's going to happen at different times. But so that we can prepare each section for that designated age group. There you go. So right here, we're going to cone this whole area off with this scarlet note caution tape and cones, and we're going to have banners all over the place. So there's going to be a barrier. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. We're also going to have the barriers that the barrels that we filled up with eggs also helping us out as a barrier so that we can have that area secured. So when people say, okay, what is the designated area? That is the only designated area that we're going to take over to make this event happen for the Easter egg hunt. So that means that I'm going to need your help to throw all of these eggs, the 12,000 eggs that we have. Yes, 12,000 eggs. And we only have like 5 minutes for each station when we have to prepare it. So the first group is the oldest group, which is the 12 years old. They're going to go first. Then from the 12 years old, then we have the younger group. It's right here. I got it right here. And it's funny because I gave them these ages. The first group is from 10 to 12. Then the second group is from 7 to 9. The reason why we did that is because we know that the 10 and 12s are the most violent kids. They're going to get that candy. They're going to run. They're going to go crazy. So we want to make sure we get them out the way. Because there's a park right on the other side of this area here. So on this side, there's a park. So they can go play when they're done. Okay? What happened? No, not your kids. But I'm just saying that they're going to play. Okay? Then from there, we're going to have about 5 to 10 minutes to set up the station. Okay? So what I am thinking is, because we know that the 10 and 12 is one group, and then the second group is the ages from 7 to 9, we can have the 7 to 9 group area, their section already prepared. You get what I'm saying? And listen, because we're going to have red shirts, even the people that are going to lay down the eggs are also going to be the barrier to secure that the kids don't cross over into the area that's designated for the 7 to 9 years old. Okay? Yes, I like your questions.
So does the participants know that there is a time frame for age group? Well, before that, because I'm saying, what if a parent comes at 12 with their kid who missed their time slot?
Well, that was already on the email that they sent out when they signed up for the event. Again, you guys are all going to have these lanyards. So if they come to you and talk like, hey, that time slot already passed.
Can we make just so that they can, if someone made the trip and was late with their kid, can we make bags and put them aside?
We can
Give them a bag.
and that's what I'm saying. Even with the candy that we had left over, we can have prepackaged stuff, because the thing is, I'm going to tell you the truth. It's going to happen. And
But I think that's a great idea, because for the trunk and treat, we had a few little ones that were late and couldn't make it, and it was kind of sad.
I know, but I think I like the prepare,
Pre-
because if we had 12, we don't want them to be with the babies running and
Right.
pushing them. So, coming back, if they come late at the end, I want to have the babies with a 12-year-old in the
Right.
mix.
Yeah,
So
no,
it's
just
better
give
to
them a
have
bag.
Just give them the bag.
Give them a bag.
yeah, so with that said, that has to be done already.
Yeah, and
So-
it don't have to be a lot of eggs.
No.
It could be like 5, 7 eggs.
And that's cool. So for those people who took the eggs with them,
No, or even here, you're
Yeah.
more than welcome to have some in the bag. You can take them and, prepare the bags.
prepare some bags for them so that we can have them. Again, it's going to be a lot of, this is like the second time we did this, because the first one was out in the front and we only had our kids. And you know how chaotic that was. So now these are kids who don't even know who we are. So that's what I'm saying. You have to take each measure as a grain of sand, because everything is a learning experience. So maybe that will work for one person, but then that might not work for the other person, because that one person wants the experience. So that's why you have to smile and be like, oh, I'm sorry, let's see what I can do. And then you come to me, find me, I'm like, okay, let's give them a bag real quick. There you go, take it back. And then smile and give it to them. Because it's going to happen. I'm going to wear a yellow shirt. Or a pink shirt. Or what color do you want me to wear?
But I think we
Now this is the issue, and yeah, the issue is, and I can stand next to the flag or the check-in.
Maybe the bags could be at the check-in. Like,
We could do it like, yeah. The reason why I'm trying to make sure that we really focus is because the day of trunk or treat, we had multiple people who had different answers, and everybody was running crazy. And that was chaotic when you have 700 people trying to get candy and make sure their kids are safe. So because I'm going to have constant communication with the police officers, if a kid is lost, bring them to me. Or give the complaint to me so I can talk to Lois, and then Lois can talk to the officers, because what happens is we start playing a game called telephone. And then the answers or the request that you're getting becomes diluted, and then it just becomes distorted. So, that's why we wanted to have one person just to be the main person. Tell him it. He gets the bang, he gets the hit, whatever happens. I get all the headaches afterwards. But we just want to make sure that you guys are good and you guys can continue to do your job.
I think you guys recommended the bag, prepare bag. Somebody can do the bag?
That's what we're.
I can make the bag. I'll help make the bag. And then I don't think we need that many though. We can have I think these bags should be for the very, very end. If we're cleaning up and someone just shows up oh man, I forgot, we can give them that bag. Not if it's the event is going on, I missed my slot, sorry,
Yeah.
You missed it. But for the end, we can have that bag available.
Well, again,
So 15 maybe.
that we have all those eggs in that yellow room, and then we also have extra candy that people brought.
Already on, like
We can
smaller
just,
bag.
we can just put some candy in there. It doesn't even have to be.
I would say the eggs. I think just put some candy
Just
in
put a
there.
few.
There you go.
handful of candy in there.
There you go. There you go. We just gotta make sure y'all communicate, make that happen. I appreciate that so much. Girl, you can take some candy with you and pack them up. I trust you. I trust y'all. Y'all can take the candy with y'all, pack it up. And then from there, we have the ages 4 to 6. Now, 4 to 6 is a very slow-paced group. First of all, because they're going to be decked out with their outfit. No. Listen. Guys, I understand they're runners, but you have to think about the different people that are coming. We have people coming from Philadelphia. We have people coming from Philly, Pennsylvania, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. We have people coming from New Jersey. We have people,
That's still, kids are kids.
No, I understand, Mama. I understand. What I'm trying to explain is that
They're not our kids.
they're not our kids. You like, hey, come over here. You have parents who are not going to do that. So it's a different ballgame. So that's why I said, make sure we're smiling. Make sure we're,
Now, I have a question.
yes.
We signed up for 10 to 12, but now I see that's not a huge group. We're going to help in every session, or we still be only 10, 12? Or?
Well, because we have the different sections that are happening, that's why I said the first two, the 10 to 11 to 7 to 9, we can prepare the 10 to 12 and the 7 to 9 at the same time. Because that box is going to be,
I'm saying, because I signed up for 10 to 12, but I see there's now a
no,
group.
we're doing all of it.
Oh, okay.
Everyone here is a volunteer. We're all volunteers. Yeah, we're going to keep packing it up. Because that's the other thing. Because the first time we had a meeting on Tuesday, we had a little bit of people who showed up. So now the people that are here, you are the few, the proud, the Marines. Okay, go ahead.
I forgot if this was mentioned earlier. Are there gonna be inflatables?
No.
Please go.
You have a question? Yeah. The odors. No. What happens? Yeah, go ahead. They get desperate, and on trunk or treat, that happened. That happened a lot.
We had the experience last year here, and the kids, the little kids were taking more time, and they're all was my kid what am I doing? They don't understand. They can entienden igual.
So if they go first, guess what? They can go to the park and play.
The big one.
And I'm gonna tell you something. This event is gonna happen very fast. This is not gonna be a long event. It's gonna happen very fast. Trunk or treat was fast, and we had the candy in our trunks. So imagine a free for all, because that's what it is. A free for all that you're allowing your kids to run. They're gonna get that candy. It's gonna be gone in less than a couple seconds.
So we need guys. We only have one guy, 2 guys.
Go ahead. Rob's coming. He's coming.
Once the kids get the candy, right? They're done.
Yep.
are we having volunteers, or are we entrusting the parents to go to the park and watch over them, or they're just kind of running out over there and they deal with it?
So you have to, you know the carnival in Wilmington on A Street, next to the Italian school, the Roman Catholic school? It's just like that. Our event is going to be like that because we're reaching out to the community. We can't watch all the kids. We're responsible for our own kids.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
But parents are going to be bystanders.
Yeah.
Their time slot goes, run around candy. We're going to be talking to the parents,
You should say, go up to your
volunteers,
parents.
things like that. Kids run over to, all right, guys, your time slot is done.
Mhm.
Go to the park. We got another group coming in. The 10, 20, 30, 40 kids that run over to the park are going to be mixed
So,
in.
no, so
Our
when we
kids,
finish one,
kids.
no, but that's as soon as we're done, like get your ex, go with your parents, you know, because we're gonna have two squares. When one is going on, we're getting one ready.
So we're
and then-
recommending the kids to go back to
Yeah.
their parents.
Yes.
And if the parents
Again,
take it to the park,
like I said, even though you see one square there, it's going to be divided into two sections. Yeah. So as soon as this section is done, yo, go to your mom. Go to your dad. I love you. God bless you. Jesus loves you. There's no MC, babe. My dad, yeah, but we'll be with those here. We have two people. Yeah. 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 Go ahead.
I know all the kids have the same bracelet, but how do we know who's 10 and who's 7?
If they have a mustache, he has to be 12. But it's, again, it's all by time frames. We're not going to know who is exactly.
They can write it on the bracelet when they
You
do
can.
it.
Can we can align, hey, 10 to 12, come here. Are we going to do that or not?
Again, we can do that. We can do that. That's something that we can do, and that's something that's been done in the past. So it's possible, it's feasible. So now that means we're going to have a check-in system also for the kids for the egg hunt. No, this is because we're doing a raffle.
Just to her point, though, a kid could sneak in.
No, because it's going to be, listen, all around the barriers, we're going to have security. All around that whole barrier, you see there, there's going to be security, big guys, okay? They're not going to beat up a kid or anything like that. But they're like, hey, kids, back up, you know. But again, it's our job to help control that area. Yeah, we can ask them their age.
Like even the guys, they're gonna be all around, even us, because
We have
we're not
to.
gonna be just one spot. But if you see a kid that's trying to
Like, hey,
do
can you
that,
move on?
just redirect him, you know, redirect
Because that's
him
gonna
to the right spot.
that's gonna happen the most.
Exactly.
It's gonna happen, and that's the thing. If it happens, don't go crazy and fall apart. Just say, "Hey, buddy, how old are you?" Yeah, say, "Come here," but don't do it next to a white van. Don't do it next to a white van because they'll call the cops on you.
Or you can cut the bracelet off when they're done their Easter egg hunt. You can cut the bracelet off.
We can cut them.
You can cut it.
Yeah.
And that way, it's no more trash on the floor. Like you're taking it. You know.
Again. Now we're counting everybody that's here. So you have to put that into, because we don't have enough volunteers.
I think because here when we did the egg hunt, we took our kids from our class and we make a line. So I think at least we need like something to say 10 to 12, so we know where to go. You can say, hey guys, you go to the 10 to 12,
Yeah.
and then 7 to 9, and then
Where's my, again,
I know it's gonna be split, but I agree. Like,
Patty, can you make
once
a
the time slot
like
is
a
done,
number
all
only,
right, guys,
like
let's film a line.
guys,
Come over here.
I don't know if you guys ever spoken one of these things. It's loud.
no, but like
Listen,
something.
I understand. But because we'll be in the center, everybody here is going to be in the center of that square. Everybody is going to be here in the center of that square. Not in the center, but we're going to be in the surrounding areas of that square. So one person, I could have, hey, this age group right now to the left is going to be 11 to 12. Get ready.
And also when they check in, like they're gonna tell them, all right,
Oh,
this
they're
is
gonna
your
know.
time
The
slot.
best thing is to do a
If the parents don't
5-minute
show
warm.
up, then
We're about to start in 5 minutes. And that's
you can write the age so that you can identify how old the child is. But also, like as far as the time, when they check in,
They know the
second
time.
people will tell them like, this is your time slot. Be here.
And the thing
You're
is,
gonna miss it.
and guys, I need want you guys to understand again. Have you ever been to a school event? It's a lot going on. Teachers have masters and masters and master's degrees of how to treat kids and how to control kids, and they can't control them.
it is impossible to keep us, right?
Into the square, there is an entrance.
There's an entrance.
It's not like they're gonna.
Like they can stay around.
They're
but
gonna
we feel
stay.
like we can give them 5 minutes warning,
Listen, now let's bring it back to the beginning of this whole presentation. You see this here? This is where they register. As soon as they register here, they get a little band that goes right here. Look. Smiley face. This is for the kids, and then the solid reds are for the adults. So we're going to have to tell them when they register, which David is right there over there, explaining to them what is the registration process. Our job is just to put eggs down. That's it. It's their job to inform them on the time slots. It's also their job to inform them where to stand at the certain time.
And you're going to be with the things that now it's time for the 12.
We have that, and we have like 12 speakers that are going to be on the stage. We have a lot of stuff to make sure.
Can we implement, like, I thought that was a great idea, that
Mhm.
after 10 to 12 is over, as they're exiting, cut their bracelets off.
Yeah, because there's only one exit, one enter.
Now, the issue with that is, and I'm going to tell you what the issue with that is. As soon as you grab a child by their hand to cut it off, you're responsible for that child. And I'm telling you that because I work. You can cut them. So to avoid it, it's the parents' job. It's not our job. We're just doing a community event. It's just a community event. Don't stress out over anything. Make sure your kids are safe. We want to make sure you guys are okay. So that's why I'm keeping you guys inside the square. If I can keep you guys in the square, I can make sure you guys are all safe. But if you guys go outside of the square, you're on your own. Yes. Yes. So also, David is explaining to them that we're doing a raffle too. We're giving out 2 gift cards and a bike. There's a bike that we're giving out for that day as well. So there's a lot going on. So this is just not just one thing. There's a lot of things going on. Security's talking about how they're going to keep things safe, keep us safe. So there's a lot going on. And that's why we want to make sure that we're here and we all know who the designated person is to talk to. You get me? I'm going to be there. If you don't see me, then I'll make myself seen. I can't ride in the grass. It don't run in the grass. It's one of those cheapy deepy scooters. But I'll be there. I'll have one of those with my book bag.
No, just because of
Yeah, a balloon. Yeah, like the movie It. That works. Any other questions?
I have a great idea.
This guy. Go ahead.
So we should extend the event, like for not just volunteers, but also the public, from like 2 to 3. We'll call it a trash hunt. And we'll have them like pick
So-
up trash and play trash.
No, and listen up. Now that's
An extra ticket for the round.
listen, guys.
bring your trash, man.
That's going to be a vital part of us too. Even everybody else in those rooms, they're going to be responsible for picking up trash too, because we got to make sure that we can be respectful to our community. They're allowing us to go into their community, which is the first time they've ever done an event there. Yes, of this magnitude. And we want to make sure we leave everything spotless. Because when someone comes to my house, I want to make sure my house is clean. So we have to make sure we leave the house clean, make sure everything is organized. So we're going to work. I know you guys are probably going to be tired, but you guys are going to be awesome because you guys work with kids all the time. We got a dean here. She gets headaches all the time.
Stay in the square.
Lay down candy, smile, stay in the square, and just monitor the kids.
Exactly.
We do have to be very mindful with the egg. That's why I'm trying to get a lot of people. But the more that we rush, that means we're throwing them, and they're gonna open. So that's why if we can have 20 people doing one group of eggs,
Yeah.
it's okay. It's a lot of eggs to just.
It's a lot.
We have to place them on the fruit. Yeah, pretty much. These are only ones.
And then you go back to your parents.
There you go.
If kids do not listen to us, please go see your parents.
Shake their butt.
Smile. I'm not getting
There that's all you do. That's all. Hey, we're going by this time, okay? Please, this is very vital because we don't want to give false information.
And let me just send
Wait, hold on. Because you're thinking with the engineer brain. I know. We want to make sure that we're giving the right time because as soon as you say 9:30 or 7:15, oh, it's 7:15, but over here it says something totally different, then that parents are gonna get upset. So go by this. Don't go by what you think. Go by this, because then that will alleviate us from a lot of headaches.
miscommunication.
It's bad. Go ahead.
So I have 2 questions.
Yeah.
So when it's not your time, you don't get inside the square, right? Okay, another question is, I know we're going to be there since 9 a.m. Can we start laying down the cake?
You can have 2 age groups already done.
Okay. But even like, that's why it's important for us to stay in the square, because we have to make sure that
No kids are coming in. No,
They're gonna try.
they're gonna try. It's gonna happen.
Some parents are like, okay, go down.
Now, our job, since we arrived, is to be part of the square. Okay, guys, we are 25 people, so our job before 11:30 is to guard the square because it's going to be already candy. And I know some kids are going to sneak in and
It's gonna happen.
I'll bring pepper spray.
There you go.
I'll bring the bell.
You want
Invisible fence.
Even though this is blocked into two,
Yeah.
you're not having two groups go at the same time.
No.
Right, you're using it as an alternate.
Yes. So while the second group of the first,
We're filling up.
we're filling up. Okay? And we're guarding.
There's gonna be at the beginning 2 ready, but we're still doing 1 at a time.
And you know what? I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be right with you guys. I'm gonna put eggs out just so that you guys be like, I know. No, that doesn't happen. I was there for trunk or treat. I was making sure you guys are okay, huh? I'll bring coffee. I'll make sure you guys are straight. Bring coffee. I'm just gonna bring, Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Is that okay? And some donuts.
We only like Starbucks.
No. Well, y'all gonna like some Dunkin' Donuts.
You asked, is that okay?
I know. Anybody?
I'm
Go
joking.
ahead, Patty.
Amish donuts. They're closed down. Yeah.
Yeah. That will be the case. Okay. Patty brought up a good thing. She was talking about for the smaller groups, like 0 to 3. She said, could the parents go in? Yes. Because by that time, we will actually open the whole playing field for those 0 to 3 years olds to go.
Listen, but even the big ones, some kids are not comfortable of going by themselves. They can be introverted, they can
Yeah.
be autistic, they can have any type of issue or, problem. So if you see the parent is, can I go with them?
Yeah, don't push them away.
Let them go in.
Let them
If
go.
we have 20 adults in there, then that's okay.
Yeah. Please do not, again, we're just there to serve. We're there to serve. Unless they're pushing kids. Don't get her started, please. Don't get her started. No, but, this is what we're here to do. We want to make sure we continue to show the love of Christ in that area, okay? Is there any questions? Any questions?
And if there's a thing that goes wrong, call security. So don't handle nothing by yourself.
No, we'll have police officers there. We'll also have our security there. We'll also have, so we're
It's a big space, but we don't have a pretty
right?
small area.
Go ahead.
This is for our kids too.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, mija. But they're gonna get a band too. We have to make sure they get a band.
We're gonna tell them that they have to be the example for those.
You know what's funny? Our kids are gonna be the example.
It's important because when they're with us, they get a while.
Yeah.
And then we're volunteering, so it's hard to take care of the kids if we're helping.
And yeah. So again, we're all gonna get there at 9 o'clock, guys. 9:30, 9:30. But guess what? As soon as we get there, we're gonna start working. We gotta start working because there's a lot of eggs. Yes, baby, you're with me. We're gonna be there early. We're gonna be there early.
Wait,
Go ahead, I'm ready.
was it Sunday? Someone said no lawn chairs. Was that serious? No, right?
Yeah.
I guess awesome.
I need to send my kids to sit somewhere.
Yeah, you can bring your
You know what I mean?
It's a big car.
Yeah.
Also a blanket for
I can't have my kids running
No,
around.
no.
Don't come to enjoy the event.
Yes. And that's what he was saying.
bring your sofa.
He was saying to the volunteers like us, the adults, hey, don't bring your lawn chair and just sit
That's
down.
very important.
We're here to work.
People who are helping,
Because I have kids and I'm volunteering.
Yeah.
And if at one point if volunteers, if at one point you think that, okay, I need to sit down and take care of my kids.
Do it.
Instead of volunteer, that's
Just tell us.
completely okay, that this is not mandatory.
I get my kids
We will not get mad.
Go ahead.
Nani, she's a boss, so.
Or sending your husband or you, like,
Oh, so she could be involved. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. No, I don't have a problem. Huh? Yeah, as long as they can then know that.
They're gonna get bored. Let's go to work.
Yeah. Because again, a lot of the volunteers that we have also have kids, so I understand that. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, don't do it. It's gonna happen. Just say, don't put anything in your pockets yet.
and also because like we're going to be working together. I would like to have my kids always close to me instead of like being
And you know our kids, so you can tell
Yeah.
Reminder.
Yeah.
Watching your mom,
And just, FYI, so, Sean and I will be doing popcorn, and we have a long table. I'll put some chairs out there. If you wanna send your kids to us, like you're doing something, feel free. Like they can sit with us at the table and we'll find something, but we're contained and safe.
It's contained. Yeah.
Thank you,
I appreciate it.
Marty,
Make sure you put your kids in trial.
They'll take care of there now.
I work with kids, it's good.
No, and that's a. She said. So, any more questions? Any more questions? Any more questions? I just want to make sure I cover everything because, again, you guys know where the big square is going to be. It might be a rectangle that day. I don't know. It depends on where the wind is blowing. So, it's. Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
What? That?
We have people that are not here today.
They're not here.
They couldn't make it, but we have more help.
We have more hope. We have barriers. We have. No, I want you to come out here because I need you to make these ladies feel safe and these people volunteering over here. Okay.
Look at the A team coming out of that room.
Yeah, you can use the same buckets. Even, we have a whole bunch back there. Yeah, we're gonna take those back there. Yeah. It's supposed to be today. Alex is supposed to be handing them out to everybody. All right. No, they're somewhere back here. They're hiding somewhere. All right. Louis, can you give us a rundown of the barrier that you're going to give us for the surrounding area of that square? Go ahead. There you go. I need.
We're gonna have 3 positions that are gonna be set at all times. We're not the security guys are gonna be there. They're not gonna move from there. There's gonna be one in the entrance where we're gonna have a vehicle, right? One by the corner of the restroom area where the vendors are gonna be, and one in check-in. That's 6 men. That's 6 of us. So 2, 2, and 2, and then we have another what? 7 other men that are gonna be walking around. We're all gonna have communications. Tasers and everything.
That's top secret. We can't tell you that. Go ahead, keep going. Don't say anything.
One thing that I did. One thing that I brought up to the guys. So obviously they're doing the egg hunt is gonna be by ages, but those eggs are as important as everything else. Why? Because we don't want anybody messing with the eggs for the kids and stuff like that. The biggest thing, guys, like I was telling our guys, is communication, right? If you guys see something, don't wait for it and just tell one of us. If the police comes or whatever, Papo, myself, Alex, or David, but there's gonna be 13 of us that are gonna be just security. Also, ladies, Emmy, don't pull the security guys away. Security guys are security guys. I use my wife because it's my wife. So, yeah, security guys, just let them do their security thing. We're all the security guys are going to be identified by gray shirts. We're going to be wearing gray shirts. So you guys was that's identified. Yeah, but we're different. Anita, you got anything else?
We want to be identifiable because.
You want to keep your shirt away?
Yeah.
No. I put my size.
All right, we good? We good?
No, you can have my
We
size.
good?
Some of us don't have shirts, 'cause we're not in the
I'll give you my shirt.
Large.
I got you. Alex, are we sending these out?
There's some people. There's some people from the security team that don't have Scarlet Note shirts. So if you do have a Scarlet Note shirt and you want to give yours away because you put, like, I'll give mine. I don't have a problem with that. But we're gonna wear raid. But there's some of the guys that are gonna be doing security that don't have a Scarlet Note shirt at all. So and I'm trying to recruit from the people that are volunteering for the event. So.
All right. So at this time, Alex.
It's okay. I'm not doing anything crazy. If you guys have reserved and took the survey on the WhatsApp thing, you guys could come up and grab your shirts. They are labeled. Everyone is to get a lanyard in this box because that's going to also help. Yeah. So small, medium, large, extra large, 2X, 3X.
I added a las
Yes. What size did you? So this is 2X. You're extra large, so.
I forget what I
So.
How are you?
And if you wanna bring Skylar to the city,
Security wear lanyards?
No, I know what you mean. Is that it?
Yes.
I got Corey twice. They love me that much. Yes. Where the other Corey one?
Yes, if the rates are
We were all like, are these kids? I need a 5X.
Everyone that registered for a shirt, please come up here. The one that
I don't need to register.
calling me out.
That's what happened with me. I came straight from work, called me and said, I just walked in the door.
She said she had some. Yeah.
I always tell her when I get in, I talk to her when and then I said, I gotta get in by 6:30 so I can eat because it's too late. I said,
You guys are doing check-in? If you guys are doing check-in, you guys just want to stop for just 1 quick second? If you guys are doing check-in, just really quickly, if you guys look over here, this is going to be the oh, it's going to go higher than this. This is the tent. This is the tent that's going to be for check-in, all right? That's the flag. The way that these work, right? The flag, it's actually composed of 3 or 4 different rods. Just put them together and it slides into the fold, and then there's actually a stand for it. We're going to be putting them up for check-in in the morning of the event. I think maybe 2 tables would be good because I think we're going to have a number of things, and that way we can spread out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. For the tent, all right. For the tent, the way that it works, if you guys have ever worked at an event before, all we're doing is literally it comes in the case. You take it out the case, right?
bring out to the
I don't know if anybody else did. Yeah, I think we'll convene